I'm waiting for it on my.
Good evening. It is Thursday night. I don't know what day the last Blacklist was on, but I'm certainly getting confused myself. So, was the last one on a Wednesday, and was the one before on a different day, or?
If I had any idea, I'd be lying.
I don't
They,
know.
they it was a day with a Y in it.
Oh,
I can
okay.
narrow that. Yeah, and it was a number of weeks. Was it a third? I really don't know. I'm not even going to try and understand whether it was a Thursday or a Wednesday. Got no idea.
Well, I think we've caught people off guard this evening. That's certainly. Uh,
I like it though. I like the fact that we're doing like a clandestine, impromptu. Nobody even knows we're here.
it was so impromptu that even James seems to have got caught out because he's not managed to get online yet.
I'm sure he'll join us at some point, and I'm confident that we'll get some arrivals as we go, because you get the pop up, don't you, that says you know going live now live. Normally I'm eating my breakfast cereal or something, and some huge American band are going live right now. I'm like, I'm just about to have my breakfast. I'm not ready to engage with AC/DC, Papa Roach, and Nickelback at this time in the morning or whatever. You know what I mean? It's
Whereas
all too
normally you'd
much.
be very ready to engage with any of those bands.
Yeah, absolutely. But in the morning, you're just like, I'm not ready. I need my cereal first of all. So yeah, I now have a pop up on my own YouTube telling me to watch myself.
Oh, I don't get a pop
Quite,
up. Huh?
quite post ironic.
I'm jealous of your pop up.
Don't say that too loudly. That could be taken the wrong way.
Yeah, I did think about that just after it left my mouth. I was like, no, that's bad as well.
Well, we should make sure we go back over the fact that you are jealous of my pop up as it enters your mouth and exits your mouth. I can't remember.
Exits your my mouth. Not that that's like any better really.
We should quickly get on to better topics than my YouTube pop up. Let's just clarify.
Are you not familiar with Blacklist because we don't really have better topics?
No, no, yeah, that's true. Well, I thought we could make a massive change. Have a very, very serious conversation about lots of serious things.
You start, mate.
What? Oh, yeah. So yeah, Partygate. No, not at all. Yeah. So how are you? Well, anyway, are you all right?
I'm good. I've noticed this evening I've got this slight niggling cough, so I might go and do a little test after just to make sure it's not anything that
Yeah.
that I need to be aware of. But I'm sure it isn't. I just love to pick up every single cough there is, so
Yeah.
I'm not overly
Yeah.
concerned. You?
No, but it's yeah. I'm all right. I'm similar. Although I got in late last night, so I suspect that the hoarse nature of my my larynx is more late night and early morning related.
How was
Although
was that Europe, Foreigner, and Whitesnake?
well played. You got all three of those bands correct.
Ooh,
Yeah,
how was
it
it?
was it was good. It was good actually. It was packed though. So and they had seating, which is fine. I'm all for seating. Don't get me wrong, but they had pushed the seating to the side, but not put the seats away. So for anyone who's familiar with the motor point, basically you got in, but you could only enter on two flanks, and everything else was basically cordoned off by the seats. So I don't think it was planned very well in that sense, because everyone was bottlenecking into those two entrances, so you couldn't really get in. And basically you could queue at the bottom or at the very near the stage, almost at the side of the stage, and there was no natural filtering, which was weird. But anyway, yeah, I did annoyingly miss a few things from Europe, and then but I was all ready and settled by the time Foreigner came on, so it
But
wasn't so
did you
bad.
miss Final Countdown? Surely not.
I didn't miss Final
Oh,
Countdown, but
baby.
rather ironically though, my favourite Europe song is Rock the Night, and I did miss Rock the Night, which is song track 2 on their set list.
I'm sad for you, but
I am
I
I am
can't tell
quite
you that
sad.
I know any other songs by them.
But then they got you'd know Rock the Night if you heard it. Yeah, I'm sure. Should I do a rendition? Should I get that going?
I think you should.
Yeah, okay. Or maybe I should just play it on my Spotify here. You'll know
No,
the song
you
Rock
have to sing it.
the Night. Oh, too early in the morning light. Rock now, rock the night. Whoa, whoa, yeah. You'll know it if you heard it.
No.
But they were obviously announced as headliners for Steelhouse today, weren't they?
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah. So clearly they were waiting for the Cardiff show to go before that was announced. So
yeah,
because that's I don't think it's too far away, is it? Steelhouse, I don't think. But
I don't know. I don't think so.
yeah, but yeah, it was good. Thanks. It was good. It was only when I started listening to some of the Whitesnake song titles. I think the third song is called. I think it was called "Slide It In," and I wish I was making that up, but that is genuinely the song title. Then the more I sat there and thought about it, I went, "Whitesnake, is he making some kind of phallic kind of point there?" Yeah. So I was wondering. Yeah, he was very much, I think, enjoying.
I kind of as I get older. Oh, hey, here he is. As I get older, weird time to end the conversation, James, but literally let me finish my thought. As I get older, the more I become aware of the amount of hidden phalluses in a lot of rock music.
Yeah, it's true. It's
true.
A
little bit weird. Like there's no hidden penis in Black Lakes just yet.
No.
All our penis is fully on display right from the get-go.
we should maybe have a top 5 phallic related rock band name though, or band names, because there are many that people I don't think understand. Like for example, Tool is clearly a reference to a tool, or certainly could be interpreted that way. But I think the one that passes most people by is 10cc, because that is also phallic related. And, but a lot of people don't.
What was the one we were discussing the other day? Oh, Pearl Jam.
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't take too much thinking about.
Well, I've never thought about it ever.
Yeah, well. There are lots of, but then I suppose there's similarly as many euphemisms for drugs and other things like golden brown and all that. We have
enough
sugar,
about
innit?
Penis.
Golden brown sugar. What?
There you go.
Huh?
Jeez,
basically,
how are you, sir?
He was making a link between you and a penis, basically.
Well, he's trying to segue, and I'm not playing ball.
Yeah. Here we go. This is a comment, though.
I got bested by Captain Caveman.
Slide It In is 100% guilty. Coverdale is and always was an animal. I was at the O2. And indeed, 10cc, exactly. You are absolutely correct on what 10cc
is. The average amount of rainfall in...
Yes. Yeah, Whitesnake were... I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I felt massively uncomfortable, but it's a bit like when he's like, "So, how are the ladies out there?" I'm like,
yeah, it's a little bit cringy, that kind of stuff. Hey, ladies.
Yeah, it's not my kind of vibes. But yeah, it was quite funny watching Foreigner though, because they did a whole section around. So who in the room's over 30? Over 40, over 50, over 60. Let's not go anymore. That was quite funny. That was quite entertaining. Fair play. Yeah. Not privacy. Autocorrect. Yeah. Indeed. Yeah, he's a bit of a filthmeister. Bit of a filthmeister. How are you, James? That's how we started.
Oh, mate, work is kicking my ass. Life is just handing me all the bountiful goodness it can offer.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, James, and I hate to dangle a carrot, but stay on the line after we finish
the
live broadcast.
I've heard about you and your carrot dangling. Yeah.
Stay on the line, James, after we finish this live broadcast, and we'll drop you a little something which might make your day a little bit easier.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Absolutely. But also, I think we should ask how the Blacklist are. How is everyone out there that are watching? Please comment and let us know how you're doing.
Yeah,
how you doing?
The chat's quiet this evening. There's some of you out there watching. You're just keeping it to yourselves. Get involved.
So please do. Yeah, definitely send us a chat. Any? So there isn't. Well, we're about to. Oh, I'm away next week, but then we'll be coming back on the 4th. Is it? Or is it 2nd of June? 2nd of June. Is that a week? Saturday, 2nd of June. It's our next gig.
Yeah.
At the Patriots.
The 2nd or the 4th?
I got myself confused.
The 4th.
Maybe it is the 4th then. I don't know. Someone check a calendar.
It's a week. It's the 4th.
It's the 4th. There we go.
Don't turn up at the Patriot on the 2nd of June if you want to see us, because we will not be there.
No, although technically I think the festival does start that day.
It does. You're quite right.
Yeah, it does. So 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, but we're on the 4th. We're on We're on the Saturday. Good evening, Teresa. I'm glad you're all right. And sorry to impromptu you, but Wednesday got completely ruined yesterday. We were sort of all doing other things all of a sudden, and but
we did contemplate trying to hook up me here in the command center and Scott and Daff at the gig to try and do a live correspondence from the Whitesnake show Blacklist, but the technology did not play ball, so it was never going to happen.
No. I mean, I could barely move, let alone get my phone. Multitasking, nice. Looking forward to Forge Ahead. We are super looking forward to that. A week Saturday, that's next gig, and then not too far after that. We'll be at Merthyr, won't we? I don't think. I think on the 18th.
Red House, sorry.
Red House.
Yeah, exactly. But we do have some a small merch update. I think.
We do have a merch update. Before we go into the merch update, I just wanted to say, is it that difficult to hear me?
No, I can hear you. Oh, can you turn your mic? No, I can hear you fine. Sorry if that's not coming out on the.
I don't know why. It's showing my mic doing a lot of up and down.
Has it got anything to do with me eating crisps?
No. I don't know. What? We've done the crisp topic. Oh, loved your interview with Tag from Hang On. That's cool. Thanks.
I'll just speak louder. How's that? If I speak... Oh, I know what I can do. I don't have... Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's going red, so I must be coming through louder now. I was going to say that if you're coming to see us at Forge Ahead, you're going to see a brand new song not featured on album number 1 because it's probably going to be featured on album number 2.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Yes. Not how to play it, thankfully, but I've forgotten that we're going to be debuting a new song. So yeah, if you are at Forge Ahead, you will hear a never heard before outside of Black Lakes.
That's pretty exciting.
Absolutely. And I can officially reveal tonight it is called Carrot Dangler. And that is the title of that tune.
I wish it was. It's got a terrible working title. Yeah, and I'm really
we're gonna have to name it by then.
We're gonna have to come up with a name.
Yeah. This is Carrot Dangler. Dangle your carrots. Cool. Everyone's feeding back that they can hear you better now. Well, so that's good.
Sorry about that. I didn't even realise that my mic was set up to that mic.
Yeah.
It's not normally set.
So we're going to have a new song and potentially new merch then as well at Forge Ahead. Yes.
That's right. Good segue back into the merch update. Well done there.
Thanks very much.
We're all about the merch.
I'm such a pro.
I mean, I'm hoping that they will arrive before Forge Ahead. I got my fingers crossed. If they don't, they don't. Yeah. But such is life at the moment. But yeah, we listen. We listen to you guys, especially when you're telling us what we should do and what we've done wrong. So we instead of ordering more shirts like we've done the last few runs, we've ordered some ladies' vests emblazoned with our name and logo,
which we'll all be wearing at the Forge Ahead Festival.
Yeah, we'll all be wearing them. Yeah,
both modelling them and on stage.
You know I will, though.
Oh, absolutely. You're 100% all for it. So, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that because I know we have never offered, but I don't think I've ever been at any musical event where the organisation, the band I'm in, is offering, merchandise, particularly for, the female fans. So I'm chuffed about that.
David Coverdale.
I want to move past. Yeah, it is David. Yeah, absolutely. Let's move on from him.
I'm just saying, I'm sure he had things to offer strictly the female fans. Is all I was.
I suspect so.
Kaz says vests. Can you get one small? Yes, we've ordered small, medium, large, extra large, and extra extra large. So we're trying to cover our bases, trying to make sure we've got one out there for everyone who wants one. Again,
yes, there will be small size available.
Stock is limited, but if they sell all right, we'll probably do another run of them. Just it all depends. We've had to do another run of the logo T-shirts because honestly, we can't believe that we sold them all the black ones pretty much. We've got 2 left, I think, of all of the black ones that came in. They've seemed to be our biggest seller so far.
They've been flying out, and thank you to everyone who's bought them. But I'm very relieved that you'll be able to buy a proper female vest in all the sizes shortly, which is good. So yes, and I suspect we will never, hopefully, ever stop that. Now we'll always have both vests and t-shirts available for everyone, so that's good.
And if there's something else that you want that we're not selling, just come and tell us off at the merch stand like everyone normally does. Why don't you have this? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Stockings.
Right, there we
Love
go.
that.
I'm wondering if you mean like Christmas stockings.
Yeah.
For Father Christmas to put presents in.
We were talking about a Black Lakes. I'd like to do a Black Lakes water bottle for the good reasons of lack of single-use plastic, etc., etc. And I'd use that on my own on stage. I think I'd like to get a Black Lakes water bottle going on. Oh, sorry, I misheard. You said stock is limited. Nice.
Stock, yes, stock is limited.
Stockings are limited. Yeah. I mean, if I can put in a request, I'd like a vinyl, but that's complex and takes time. That is not an easy thing.
Dollar.
Yeah. Beach towel.
I love the idea of the most goth beach towel. Like,
yeah. Can it like go into an entire tent or a house so that you don't actually go outside? That would be my idea of a perfect goth beach towel.
just do like a full-on tent for the beach, just so there's no risk of getting any tan.
Yeah, and apologies if we're a bit subdued this evening, but I think I got in at 1 and was up.
Oh, he's frozen. He's so subdued. He's frozen in time. That's crazy.
Terrible, isn't it? That is so subdued.
I'm back.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah.
I know. Have I frozen at that very point with the?
Yeah, you look like you're really just.
I look like I'm doing one of the bushwhackers. But yeah, I'm a little tired today, to say the least. But yeah, I'm sure we'll be back to form in a week. Ready for my holiday next week. Looking forward to that. That should be good. Well, it's been a mad few weeks. Yeah, there's nothing. Sorry, go on, Will. You've
No, I was just saying definitely.
Yeah, we have more exciting news today, but nothing we can talk about yet. But there's lots again going on behind the scenes that we will share as soon as we can. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. We hope and think the things that are coming up. So super excited! Can't wait to share that with you. And also, it doesn't get much more exciting than playing a brand new song, does it? In a week's time.
No, I mean, like you said, awesome things are coming down the road. I've always said that 2020 is going to be the year of Black Lakes, and I stick by that. We're just slightly late.
It's COVID's fault.
It's COVID's fault. It's COVID's fault.
Yeah, absolutely. But we are well on the way. Lots of exciting things going on in the background, which is awesome. Really.
Do you know what I had for the first time today?
Hey, Becky. Becky's just saying big news in the North American tour. just in terms of full disclosure, not quite yet. However, having seen most of just recently the new Ghostbusters, take me there. Now, that looks pretty cool. Wherever Ghostbusters was, that looks like a nice part of America. Very flat and yeah.
Is the new Ghostbusters any good?
The bits I saw of it were absolutely excellent. Personally, I'm a big fan of Ghostbusters, the OG. So
yeah. Do you know what I was going to say? I had done for the first time ever today.
Washed your hands?
No, I've done that a couple.
Brushed your teeth?
No.
Dyed your hair.
Unfortunately, I've done that a few times as well.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Scott's so he's anticipating the answer so much he's frozen again. No, I had a tarot reading today.
It's World Tarot Day, isn't it? World Tarot Day.
Is it?
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either, but I have one done today.
Can I also correct your pronunciation as well? It's tarot. Okay, all right, it's tarot.
Like carrot.
Yeah, sure. I always eat my carrots.
Yeah, just like that French word that everyone gets wrong. It's tourniquet. All right, tourniquet. Anyway, sorry, well gone.
No, I was just gonna say it was very interesting.
Oh, dude, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. Did they pull today? Damn it.
Did they pull the International Rockstar card out? Is that the one you pulled from the pack?
I'll tell you what. They pulled 3 cards, and it was past, present, future. And the future one was like this.
A goat head?
No, it was like this like really healthy looking plant with a crown around the top, and it was all about how you're going to get everything you've been working really hard towards is going to pull off and like come into its own and all this stuff. And I was like,
Wow.
I like this.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
absolutely.
This card.
That Lego set you bought is finally going to be finished. I love it. Amazing. What,
Ages
with
4 and
little
up,
men.
baby. Ages 4 and up. Great. Finally got
By the way,
there.
I'm worried that I froze at the point I was ironically saying that tarot is pronounced tarot, but that was a joke. I don't think it's actually pronounced tarot. But I may have, my internet's being a bit crap all of a sudden.
Or just out of interest, right? Just out of interest,
Go on.
things people might like to see. Would they like to see?
Who's frozen now?
Yeah, you're frozen to me now, Will, but James is not.
Well, I'm the one streaming, so James, you're gonna have to ask, would they like to see what again?
Oh, I heard
All right.
it. I'm all right.
Would people like to see a Blacklist tarot deck?
Ooh.
Because there may be one ready to go.
We'd have to do like a limited run of those because they're super, super sexy.
And they were nice to look at. I don't know.
Every card you pull says you're gonna see Black Lakes live.
Yeah, basically. That would be good.
You can interpret that as good or bad news depending on how you feel about the band.
Or like each one is a song, you know. Like you got the Dissident card, you got the Divide card, you got the, you know, whatever it may be.
Nice.
Yeah, indeed. Ooh, that would be very cool, says Kaz. Yeah. I want no part in your weird Ouija cultist black magic. Odd.
Yeah, I mean, I don't normally buy in for that kind of stuff, but I must admit I did quite enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
For science.
I knew someone that used to go to a proper, well, I say proper, what are they called? A medium, and, you know, have her aura and her spirit checked and cleansed. It's beyond me a little bit. I'm, you know,
I can tell you wouldn't get it just from looking at your aura.
Exactly.
I mean, look at his crystals. I mean, you know.
I don't want to see his crystals.
I was watching a show the other day and it was quite funny. It was like, oh, blah, 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 can I get one of these, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, and some crystals. Like, no, crystals don't work. It's like, that was dismissed, but everything else was perfectly legitimate. Yeah, just the artwork would be cool. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's nice, thanks.
There were some cool ones in that deck, James.
Definitely. I'm sure there was something else we needed to say as well, but I can't remember now. My brain's not working.
Yeah, there's always something else, and then we remember after we finish the...
Yeah, absolutely. Then we come up, oh yeah, we should have mentioned this, should have said this. But yeah, it's getting... Yeah, but yeah, we're coming around rapidly to festival season. I did bump into someone who was going to, or I had a friend that was going to Wildfire, and that was quite cool.
Oh, cool.
That was nice. Yeah, that was funny. It's like, oh, hi, yeah, blah, 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 and got chatting. And it's like, oh yeah, come and see 5 bands before. You know, come and watch us. So that was quite nice. That was quite cool.
Who were they going for? Did they say?
I think their friend was specifically going to see the headliner on our day, Bad Touch, I think it is.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I said, I'll just come 5 bands earlier, and we'll be on. I think it's 5 p.m. I think on the Sunday we're playing. That should be good. I won't play with the spirits. I just drink them. Another great pun. Teresa, you're basically like manning up or womaning up for the Black Lakes level of punness tonight. None of us can cope.
Someone's got to keep it cheasy.
Yeah, you're stepping up and delivering where me and Will and James are failing this evening.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, obviously next time we Blacklist, we would have done Forge Ahead, wouldn't we? It'll be in between Forge Ahead and the Red House. So yeah, that'll be cool.
Yep.
Be cool. And for those that were Forge Ahead, we might be able to get some feedback on what people thought of the new song as well.
Yeah.
But that would be pretty awesome. Yeah, it'd be fascinating to see what people think of that. We're getting new stage flags as well, aren't we? Or covers as well.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, we ordered those, so we've got our new Black Lakes stage bannery things coming.
Yeah, so hopefully by Saturday even they would have arrived and will be there. They will actually show you a portal to another dimension, as well as the Black Lakes logo. Yeah, and they also predict your future.
They do.
They're
actually X-ray, so every time you walk behind them, you'll be able to see straight through our clothes. That's what I heard.
Do you know what we could do? Do you know what we could offer in terms of like merch? We could do a tarot deck reading.
Oh.
You know, so you
can we
could
have
buy
like a little porta cabin next to our merch stand, and we can like literally take you in and sit you down, and there's like some LEDs and some smoke and some crystals, and burn a hell of a lot of incense just to really really set that scene.
Do you know I
Yeah.
can read tarot decks?
Yeah, so can I. I can read cards.
No, like no. Do you know like I know how to do a reading?
You're implying that it's real,
You're also implying you can read.
and you're also implying it's a skill. These are
I
all
know.
things that are just non-starters. But no, I did not know you. I did not know you were.
Tarot is real to those who enjoy. Don't. You know what I say? Do not yuck someone else's yum, my friend.
Yeah, indeed. I did not know that you could read tarot cards, James.
Nah, not many people know that.
No, they don't. No, I didn't know that, and I've known you a long time. I did not know you could. I'm going to stay nice. Read carrot cards.
It's not something I like to talk about.
No, I bet not. Yeah,
Stop
absolutely.
fucking up your own destiny and start meddle with the cards a little bit. Get them in the right order and then play again because you need to re-roll, mate.
Yeah, got that natural 20 going on, bro.
I do. I don't want to turn things into a bummer, but I just heard about Ray Liotta as well. That was, you know. Oh, sorry. I probably should say Ray Liotta, right? Isn't that the way it should be pronounced in American for the American friends? I would say Ray Liotta. That's how we'd say it. But I think well, I can't now. He's just passed. But he died in his sleep, which is, there's ways to go. That was pretty all right. Filming a film.
We should all be saying
No, man.
Yeah,
If I'm going to go, I want to be going kicking and screaming, not in my sleep.
What, like some sort of weird convulsion or like a
No,
fit?
there's got to be fire. There's got to be at least some fire.
Yeah,
if I'm going out.
You want a big send off. Well, get your carrot cards out, and then whether you're gonna go out in a ball of fire.
There's no card for that, to be honest with you. Well, there is the tower. There is the tower.
Is that pronounced tower or is it pronounced like tower?
A word.
I think Teresa's mourning your premonition passing as well here, James. She said yes. Sad, only 67. So
No, James isn't 67. He's actually 73 now.
Yeah, 76. Yeah, it's a palindrome. It's the wrong way around. Yeah.
On the inside. But if you'd have seen our interview we did with dude from Treatment,
Tag.
You will see that I have the youthful exuberance of a 27-year-old.
You do.
You're like a spaniel puppy. If you missed that interview, that was with Rock Media UK. You can check that out on their YouTube.
Yeah,
not our YouTube.
Rock Media UK. Yeah.
Yes, Rock Media UK, James. I did like their edit where they bleeped out the fact that you got their name completely wrong in the interview.
I'm not proud of it. Not proud of it, but God loves a try.
Yeah, we moved past. What is mad though is I'm struggling at the moment to keep up with everything that's going on. Like I open my Facebook or whatever, and it's like I don't even know where to begin anymore. I'm like, oh, there's just so much going on, and it's not a criticism. It's just a weird, surreal sort of indictment of where everything is at. It's like there's so many tags, likes, comments. It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't stay on top of it at the minute in a good way. I don't know about you, Will, but I'm struggling to get. So if you have said something and we're supposed to get back to you, I'm so sorry. We will get back to you eventually. Trying to fight our way through all of it is good fun, but it's
and Facebook especially doesn't make it easy to get back to you because it makes everything like every change they make to the page management feature is just making it worse and harder to actually see what's if I'm logged in as the Black Lakes account and it says so and so is tagged you in a post. All right, what's the post? You click it, it just takes you to your own page.
Yeah,
I don't want to see my page. I want to see the post. Nope, here's your page. All right, cool, thanks.
And again, sorry to be like whinging here, but now that you have to flip between yourself and the band, it's just. Nah.
So it says, do you want to log in as you or do you want to log in as a band? I'll log in as me. All right, cool. Here's all the notifications you've got for the band.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
want to see that. And then if you click one, it goes switching profile to the band. No.
Sorry if anyone out there cannot understand or empathise with what we're going on about, but if you manage a Facebook page and you're also an individual on Facebook, you will understand the utter shitness in which we're going on about because it is not easy right now. Yeah. So, Cal Surprise, Facebook has made people's lives harder.
There you go.
There we go. Running a Facebook page. Yeah, exactly.
You're obviously into that pain.
Yeah. You understand. But it wasn't that bad before. it was fairly easy to negotiate and manage. But like you say, they just keep chucking stuff on that just keeps making it worse.
Every change they make is a change for the worse.
It is. They have, again, who would have thought Zuckerberg ruining social media one update at a time?
Teresa says, sorry, but Facebook is loathsome. I mean, you don't have to apologise to us. None of us were involved in its conception, and we certainly agree with you that it's absolutely terrible.
The best thing about Facebook is the movie about the creation of Facebook. That's the best thing about Facebook, because it's got a Nine Inch Nails soundtrack, or technically Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, but it might as well be. And it's a great film. But yeah, it was. It's now just
bring back MySpace. That's what I say.
Absolutely, I think Facebook is the social media equivalent of Boris Johnson. And again, apologising to our American friends, but on the surface, it looks like it would be all right, but actually, the more you delve underneath, it's just an absolute shyster and pathological liar.
Yeah, it will be the downfall of civilization.
What, Facebook?
No, social media in general.
Yeah, no, I think Kaz, we're kind of on. We're already. I think we're in the early wars, aren't we? We're still. I think in history we'll judge this bit as still the fight between Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Like it's still all. But I agree. I think maybe that's not a bad shout. That you should go right. This is the platform, and this is what we're gonna stick to. But yeah, it's choice saturation.
Because different demographics are on different platforms. So if you want to cut off like a fan base, then
no, I agree.
It's really difficult.
I'm saying that you've got choice saturation.
Teresa says Twitter is easier to follow. I went from not having a Twitter really to I think I spend more time on Twitter now than I do on the others, because it's just so much quicker and easier, cleaner. So yeah, I agree. Twitter's easier to follow. It's just like character limit is a little bit. I know that's part of the charm, but it also makes things challenging.
You want to talk about Elon Musk?
No,
I don't really want to talk about Musk. No. Yeah, I don't think more Musk talk is going to improve my mood.
How about tomorrow, Obi-Wan Kenobi? Oh, hello there.
Yeah, that I am looking forward to.
Is that the new Disney Plus series?
Yeah, it's got Star Wars in it though, so it kind of becomes essential viewing.
Yeah, I get it.
Many people. I know you get it.
I've not watched any of the Baby Yoda's stuff.
The Baby Yoda stuff is good.
Is it?
If you like Star Wars.
I liked some of the pew pew stuff. It was alright. But some of it, I found a lightsaber the other day in a charity shop for £1.
Wow, you bought that, I hope.
I toyed with the idea.
Oh wow, you're gonna miss that £1, man. So you were right to save it for a rainy day.
Hey man, you can always use £1, like for a trolley, if nothing else.
Yeah, that is true. But maybe that's what we should make, like little Black Lakes trolley
coins.
So you could have your own Black Lakes trolley coin.
So it'll be the only trolley coin you won't be gutted to lose.
I tell you what would be sick though, is it a Black Lakes poker set, so that all of the chits, all of the dice were logoed up with the cards, and maybe you could have some of the tarot designs on the cards.
The only poker chips you won't be gutted to lose.
Are we turning into Kiss?
Not yet.
I hope so.
Like we're going to be at Black Lakes toothpaste and Black Lakes spicy noir soup and the like. I think we might
ring the soup bell. He's mentioned the soup this episode.
Hey, I've got to have an out when Black Lakes, finally, finishes. I need an out, so spicy noir soup's the way.
Black Lakes will never finish. It's here for eternity.
As seen on the Blacklist podcast. Black noir spicy soup.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a never-ending. It reminds me of, you remember the film Armageddon?
Yeah, Armageddon out of here.
And then he's the guy that, you remember the guy that finds the asteroid, and he says, "What do you want to call it?" Everyone gets to name it, and he's like, "I want to call it Betty because she's a life-sucking son of a bitch. There's no escape." Yeah, exactly. So it's very much like the Blacklist tonight, because it's. Oh my God, I am not on top form. Oh, hey Mac, she says hello. Yeah, a mug for soup. Nice. I like that. Black Lake's cup of soup. I'm on board with that 100%.
As long as it's black, like everything in it is black, like black croutons.
I don't know how I feel about that. I think the livery can be black, but inside I want it to look like a normal bit of food.
Do you remember? Hey, I wonder if you remember this, like, because no one else seems to remember this, but I think probably during the early 90s, I'm not sure which company it was, but they bought out a tie-in pizza with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise, and the pizza was green, and everything on it was dyed with food coloring to be green.
Interesting.
Do you remember that? No one seems to remember it.
No.
I remember
sure.
because I was gutted because I wanted it so bad and it was so horrible.
The thing is, though, in the Turtles, they all eat standard pepperoni pizza.
Normal pizza, yeah.
You would want normal pizza, but only with the turtles on the outside. So on that basis, absolutely, on our cup noodle should be Black Lakes on the outside, but normal food flavored on the inside. Good. My missus thinks the trolley coin is a brilliant idea, as if she hasn't got enough.
I'll tell you what, Neil. I will get a £1 coin and I'll coat it in nail varnish and draw a little logo on it, and you can give it to your wife.
It is the randomest shit, though, isn't it? It's what came out of Blacklist 19, the Black Lakes trolley coin, which is now like the #1 seller on the merch store.
Yeah. By popular demand.
Yeah, absolutely.
How much does it cost? £1.
Yeah, exactly. I was at a car show once, and someone was selling a 50p pence piece for 25p, just to see if anyone would go for it. 50 pence piece for sale, 25 pence. And it was just to watch what people did as they went. I mean, I would have just bought it.
Yeah.
That would make sense to me. It's like, take my 25p. In fact, I'll give you 30 for that 50 pence piece. But yeah, no. Such stupid things amuse me. Yeah,
trolley coins. Anything exciting planned for the weekend?
No.
Oh.
Well, I'm going away, so I've got to pack. Basically, my weekend is going to involve packing. And then obviously, I'd hate to break this to you, gentlemen, but you're in a band. I don't know if you noticed. Typically that band rehearses, this weekend. So we will be doing as well.
Well, I'll have to see how Saturday goes, because on Saturday I am fully committed to dying.
Okay. Yeah,
I got lots of black dye.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sort out all my faded jeans, and my beanie's going in because it's looking a bit faded. Everything I can dye black again is going back to full black.
Back in black!
Don't do that.
Oh, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, we did black. So, I mean, I just made a black cake that was kind of dyed on the inside. Exactly. Nice.
Oh, that sounds all right.
There's so many ways you could go with there. We did actually create we're going to create a website called Black Cakes for a little bit, but it was already taken, unfortunately, so we couldn't use it. But I like this. The Black Lakes cakes, they're dyed on the inside. I like that.
Nice. Nice.
How can you make that work grammatically?
They've
already died on the inside.
The inside, yeah, exactly.
Can you fill them with like maggots and insects?
Yeah, you're missing the boat on this one, James.
Yeah. I was watching a Big Bang earlier, though, when Nana's eating his spaghetti, and then Sheldon makes a pun about, or a comment about it being some kind of form of African ringworm that basically only comes out of Uranus at night to breathe air. and then starts. Oh, it's pretty funny.
Nice.
I quite like the Big Bang.
Nice. Although I think that the word spaghetti is probably the most Welsh sounding you've ever sounded when pronouncing a word.
Why? How would you say it?
Well, I'd say spaghetti. But
yeah, what did I say?
You were like, spaghetti.
Well, it is spaghetti.
Nah, you didn't do it that time. The first time you said it was like the most proper Welsh thing you've ever said, I think.
There we are then, marvellous. I'm very happy to be pronouncing my spaghetti in a very Welsh way.
Spaghetti.
Funny enough, Will, I'm Welsh, so I tend to pronounce things.
You'd never have guessed.
Bit of a weird one.
Mind blowing. I know, it's just that you could slip under the radar sometimes with your accent.
It's true. I do. I get caught out, especially with the word, because it's difficult for me to say popular. I struggle with that word, so it would always come out of my mouth. Poplar.
Poplar.
Yeah. Poplar. It was they're really popular band or popular band. It's hard for me to get the extra U in.
Yeah. I'll tell you, being from Bristol, I thankfully am not afflicted.
No, not huge.
But
No.
I was in a meeting earlier, and a very well-educated person high up in their career said that she had an ideal for what we could do, and I was like, I can't deal with that. That makes me grit my teeth.
Yeah,
I've got a good ideal. No.
Bristol,
you've got it wrong.
I have to agree. No one has an ideal. They might have an idea, but yeah. But I don't want to put the boot into our Bristolian friends too much. But the one that gets me is balcony, which obviously becomes balcony.
Is what?
So if you've not heard someone from Bristol say, "I was out on the balcony," I mean, they mean balcony, but they pronounce it balcony.
I've never heard that. I don't hang around with people with enough money to have balconies in Bristol.
Well, neither do I. But
only the balconies are in Clifton.
Someone's going to say balcony at some point to you, and you'll go, "Oh my god, he's right!" Like he is about everything.
Well, generally is how it goes.
Except to how to pronounce spaghetti, apparently.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Anyway, I think no, go on. You go.
No, I was only going to say, speaking of spaghetti, I might go and cook my dinner in a minute because I'm hungry.
I was going to say, you can actually define a Welsh person's Welshness by the time it takes them to say the word shoes.
Go on.
So as a semi-Welsh person, I would say shoes, and it's fairly quick. But James, can you say shoes?
Shoes.
So the more Welsh you are, basically shoes. Shoes. And then eventually it'll become, have you seen my shoes? It becomes longer and longer. Shoes. My shoes. Where's my shoes? So it becomes, that's your definition of true Welshness, is the length of time to say shoes.
Teresa says performance instead of performance is the one that gets her. I agree. We could go on and on about this.
People say performance, do they?
Yeah, of
really?
course they do, yeah.
I've never heard that.
Do you know what I hear at work, and I've heard it for years, and every time I hear it, I just want to slap somebody a little bit, is people going, right, well, how are we going to circumnavigate this problem? And I'm like, why are we in a boat? Like, why don't we just circumvent the problem? Why do we have to circumnavigate it? That means to sail around. And everyone at work's like, I'm gonna make myself look really smart now. How do we circumnavigate this? And I'm there going, ah! I don't know what their obsession is with boats, but they're all on them.
I have to agree. The only one that really tops it for me, Sigam.
That's because we're on a journey, and journeys need a destination.
I'll give you a destination.
Destination fucked.
So, the one that really I find very, very difficult to understand or even take in is when someone's really specific about something. I don't know if you've experienced that yet. And again, if you know our American friends on the line do you have people in the States that say, I want to be Pacific? And they mean specific, but they've got confused with the ocean at some point. So I don't know whether they go and sail the Pacific and then they want to be Pacific about something, but that tends to happen.
My head is hurting from this talk. You're really winding me up.
Yeah, no, it's but yeah, I have to agree that circumnavigating is pretty bad.
Yes.
Yeah, there are a lot of dangerous things out there. There's a particular football commentator and I know not everyone's a football fan, but you can all appreciate the ridiculousness of this. They talk about a tattle. Now, bear in mind, this is a grown man on national radio saying, "Oh, he had a fantastic tattle," and it's like, no, you mean tackle. You don't mean tattle. But there we are. Every week he says tattle.
Wow.
I know.
No one's corrected him. They just well.
And I think they're probably scared of him. I think they're probably intimidated and find that. We need to find Black Lakes words that people can pronounce wrong.
Yeah.
But in there a lyric.
No Balashes.
No Balashes.
Well, there is that.
If you look up, I've heard if you look up James's kilt, you can actually see his tattoo.
No, there are no Balashes there.
Just to explain this, when Will was recording a particular song, and I don't want to say it because it'll ruin it because then you can't unhear it. So James was pointing out this lyric in a song that sounds like that, and now no one can unhear it. So all the lyrics sound wrong because
there's a lot of lyrics in the album that have been ruined for live.
What was that? What was that thing that someone said? What was someone in the lyric that said, "Oh, isn't the lyric, you know?" I don't know. I can't remember. But on a day when my brain works, I'm sure it's in Verity in Flames. There's a lyric that's like, it's not followed you in the fire. They think it's something rude or something.
Oh yeah, it was the followed you in the fire bit, but I can't remember what they thought it was. But it wasn't particularly pleasant.
No, it wasn't. No, it was. Yeah, exactly.
We don't really swear or put anything particularly rude into albums, but we just thought right in the middle of Verity in Flames, we'd just scream some expletives.
Yeah, exactly. What did they? Do you remember what it was? Because I don't remember what it was.
No. It was definitely followed you into the fire bit, but I can't remember what they thought it was.
I don't remember what happened yesterday. Okay,
but this is a good topic. Unfortunately, 45 minutes in, it's like best or worst misheard or misunderstood lyric. That's that is gold right there.
My wife will kill me for this. Sorry. Okay, but Buffalo Soldier dreads like pasta.
Dreads like pasta.
Because the dreads actually look like pasta, but no.
Nice. Dreads like pasta. Nice. I like that.
I'm quite happy with misheard lyrics. I think they're great. Sometimes I'll go and read a lyric from something that I've been singing for years and be like, holy shit.
That's what I mean. It completely changed the song.
I don't know what the words to Black and White by Static X are, and I sing along in the car every time because it's just that slightly distorted scream. So as far as I'm concerned, the verse is, do you sell cola? Do you sell cola? Do you sell cola?
It's true. Funny enough, there's a friend of mine long time ago, unfortunately, heard the Master of the Muppets is genuinely what he thought it was called for a little while. The Master of the Muppets is pulling your strings, but that was long.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely.
Was this
he also misunderstood as fight fire with pipeline with fire, which isn't as bad or as funny. But what is interesting, I think, is Seal. You know, the singer, the artist Seal. He refuses,
not the actual creature,
not the animal, not the blubbery mammal. No, he refuses to print his lyrics because he got so upset by songs that when he then changed the meaning for them, he wants the lyrics to be whatever you hear them to be and whatever they mean to you, which I think is kind of cool.
I just googled the lyrics to Static X Black and White for the first time.
All right, what does it actually say? I want.
You're
cola.
disappointed, aren't you?
I am a little bit. It's yourself collides yourself into mine. I prefer. Do you sell cola? Do you sell cola? Do you sell? Just sounds like someone really thirsty that's desperate for like off-brand Coke.
Absolutely. Please don't Google the Black Lakes lyrics though, because you'll find it's Will saying the word spaghetti correctly.
Yeah.
You know what? True story. Some of my best lyrics that I've probably put to the band have been misheard lyrics.
Yeah, no, it can work. It can work very well. Happy accidents are always lovely. Always good.
Yeah, and you're not stealing them from anybody if you misheard them.
Yeah, no,
exactly. It's a win.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of mine. I've got a few. I think of not off
That's a bingo.
Quite a lot of misheard lyrics. It's taken me quite a while to understand what they were saying in. I think Bones Exposed by Mice and Men has taken me a while to understand what's going on in that chorus. Like, what is he saying there? Yeah. But I've learned to know, but it is confusing.
Quite a lot of screamy, shouty songs. I just do what I want.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Jonathan Davis. It's like, yeah, that might as well just be that.
I think that's the second Blacklist in a row where we've done a Jonathan Davis impression.
So tune in next week where we'll be doing nothing but 3 hours of Jonathan Davis impressions.
I'll bring my doodle sack.
Sounds amazing. Well, that was a thrilling 5 minutes spent on misheard lyrics that went absolutely nowhere. Awesome.
Well, that sounds like every Blacklist. It's a thrilling time that goes absolutely nowhere.
The difference is we took 45 minutes to get to the point where we could get to somewhere to go nowhere.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
it's not a race. It's a meandering.
Yeah,
circumnavigation.
It's circumnavigating the.
Come on, James, be specific about it. It's got to be circumvented. Discombobulated.
I will chuck you off a balcony if you are not.
Well paid.
So, there's stuff that we know and there's stuff that we don't know that we know. But there's stuff that the Blacklist knows that we don't know that we know. Is that what I'm kind of getting at?
James, there's stuff that I know that you don't know. That's what I know.
What I hear. That's
when
what
I was
heard.
much younger, I thought Alice Cooper sang "I Want to Be Electric." I still that now, even though I know it's "I Want to Be Elected." For ages, I thought "A World Played by You" was well played by you. That's awesome.
Well played by you.
It's actually a football chant. Well played by you. That's great.
I like that.
That's our first ever genuine misheard Black Lakes lyric. I love it. Absolutely awesome. But it reminds me actually in not Alice Cooper, isn't it? Trash. No, Poison. I always thought the line was, "But your lips are made of this poison. But your lips are made of this poison." And it was much later I went, "Oh, venomous." That
I love that. Like, he's being specific about this poison. Your lips.
Yeah.
In the music video, he's holding up a specific brand.
Absolutely. But it's in case you were wondering, it's "These lips are venomous poison" is what he's actually singing.
Tis indeed.
I like that though. A world played by you. Well played by you.
Well played by you.
Well played by you. Amazing.
James, can you imagine what you were saying about knowing things that we don't know and knowing things that we don't know yet and all that jazz?
So there's stuff that we're going to talk about after the Blacklist that the Blacklist won't know about, but I'll know about, and then we'll have to come up with...
That's how learning works, James. Currently, you don't know about it, but then after the Blacklist, we're going to tell you about it, and then from that point onwards, you will know about it.
Is it exciting news?
Yeah, it's all right.
Come on a scale of 1 to 10, how exciting
11.
is it?
Sorry. 2.
It's like a 3. Yeah, exactly. Don't worry.
Okay.
Well, it kind of fits. It does fit. A world well played by you. I love it. These last words I'll ever say, well played by you. But no, it is a world plagued by you. Yes, indeed. That's what we wrote.
I'd say go and read the lyrics in the booklet, but I have since noticed that there's a couple of typos. So
no,
God damn it!
No, there's not typos. There's not typos. There's just an incorrect word in there in terms of. Huh?
Oh, whoa! Competition. Who can spot them? Who can spot it?
Well, go on.
Because then they'll find hundreds of them, and that'll be just absolutely devastating. Everybody won with a different word. It's wrong.
Go on the website where the lyrics should be accurate.
No, they're the same lyrics, mate. I'm telling you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you probably decided. You probably decided to sing them differently on the day when we did.
No, nothing like that. I'll tell you. I'll tell you off stream what it is. Oh,
okay, right. I shall look forward to that. Yet more Black Lakes argument, discussion, fights about. No, we need to change that now. No,
it's annoying, but there's nothing you can do about it. It's one of those things.
The ship has sailed on the Pacific Ocean. Yeah.
Yes.
But we needed to circumnavigate that first. So
in this specific instance, yes.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God! How did we babbled on?
Some tarot reading.
Yeah, we need to do some carrot reading.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I think it was good. I might do it.
I have to say, I just babbled on. I said bambled though. Initially, I've bambled on. I don't know what bambling is.
Isn't that a Led Zeppelin song?
Maybe you're fucking. I don't think anybody else is. I'm a bambling man.
Nice, James. Nice.
Hey, this is a little bit controversial, but Led Zeppelin, shittest name ever. Possibly.
I thought you were going to say crap band, and I was going to agree with you, so I was just putting myself out there for you.
But I don't like to upset.
Bro.
They're not my favourite band. I'm much more of a Sabbath man myself.
Look, I have a lot of respect for the bands that paved the way, but
exactly.
it doesn't mean I have to enjoy it.
Correct. As you correctly said to me once, you can't help what you like. But as a name, Led Zeppelin is a bit
I got a lot of time for the Zeppelin.
Heavy Balloon. You know what I mean? It's not very. Maybe that was cool in the 70s though. Maybe that was as pungent as you needed to get. With something
like that.
Pungent or something like that. Led Zeppelin. Yeah. But I like names that are so stupid, but after a while they lose all meaning. Like Red Hot Chili Peppers. You never think of the food anymore. You just think of the band. So the name transcends the words and just becomes the band. I think. If you know what I mean.
I know one thing I want to say before we wrap up the Blacklist. I just remembered. I'm spending a lot of my time looking at second-hand vans to try and get us a Black Lakes mobile, and I got zero funds We've got zero funds to do this at the moment, but it doesn't stop me from daydreaming and looking at all these vans. And earlier, I even went as far as to message someone on the Facebook Marketplace to ask them, is this still available? Knowing full well that even if they said, yeah, it is, mate, I didn't have like a fraction of the money. But this person responded saying, yeah, it's still available. And then they went one further and stalked my profile and came back to me with a list of bespoke reasons for why it would be good for a musician. And I was like, I kind of want to buy it from you for the effort that you just put in. Like,
Fair play.
It was good.
Was that the Mercedes Sprinter? Was that the good one?
No, it was a nice Volkswagen Transporter.
Nice.
And
so
it would have been perfect.
I'm guessing you're building to the point. If anyone in the Blacklist knows of a van or knows people that knows vans, or is that where you were going? Or?
If anyone wants to give us a van, yeah,
yeah, or the money to buy a van.
I mean this one was looked in good condition. It was 11 grand, but and I was seriously considering getting a loan just to get the van, but it only had 5 seats, so that would have been awkward having to put Dylan on the roof after every gig.
Absolutely, or James in the bonnet.
I just don't want to. I don't want to hurt my back having to load him up and down every day.
That's a fair point.
I got no qualms in holding him on the roof rack. It's just me I'm worried about. I don't want to hurt myself putting him up there.
I tell you what, is
mind being the
the periphery,
Jaguar, or like the, what do you call it on like a ship that you circumnavigate? Yeah,
the
bust.
Yeah, the busk.
The bust, is it?
I wouldn't mind being the bust on the Black Lakes, on the band van.
Yeah, you got the upper body for it, mate.
Yeah, man. Like, kill Tom.
Let's not go back to Coverdale. Teresa's saying crowdfunding. We have had a number of people have actually suggested that we crowdfund for a van, but we don't know. We don't know how we feel.
It makes me nervous. Like, the whole album thing was one thing because we knew that we were going to be giving you the product, and I think we said this on the last Blacklist. I'm not sure, but the idea,
we had the
just asking for money to buy something that we want for the band. And we did have this conversation last time because people were like, yeah, but then you can come to us to do gigs. Yes, we can, but we can do that now. It's just it costs us a lot more money.
Well, we're thinking about it, but the more exciting thing is the fact that we need the van. We are all of a sudden thrust into the situation that we've never been in. That's got to be positive Blacklist news, right? And I'm waiting for the Iron Maiden stage where we can buy our own 747. Who would fly the plane in Black Lakes? It certainly wouldn't be me.
Lee, because he drinks a lot.
Yeah, I reckon Lee would be the best pilot.
I'd be a good co-pilot.
No,
you'd be like the guy from
without even trying. You remind me of the inflatable pilot in the autopilot in Airplane.
Exactly. Yeah.
That gives me sad face.
Oh, it gives me happy face to know that you're going to get nowhere near the controls of a plane.
I mean, James is going to be totally the.
Hey, fellas, want to see me circumnavigate this airfield?
Give him a glass of milk and knock him out. I ain't got no plane, fool. Like, knock him out. I don't want James anywhere near.
That's not me.
Neil says, "How do we manage now?" Neil, we drive in at least 4 cars.
Too many vehicles. Yeah, basically,
it's horrendous.
Too many men. Too many men.
Four times the petrol. 4 times the impact on the environment. It's daft. We need to get on it and get a van. It's just that vans are expensive, and COVID did nothing to lower the price of vans. They only made them more expensive. Second price vans.
Yeah, we are.
Let's go electric.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd love to, mate. Have you got like several £100,000 to buy a new electric van?
No, but there are people out there with money who we could
steal one of the Amazon ones. Yes, I like where you're coming from.
I mean, I've seen a lot on Wish. Wish seems a reputable website we could buy it from.
Never even heard of it, so I don't know. I think it's probably not reputable, and some kind of porn pickup website that James is referring to that I'm not aware of.
No. It's a joke that many people will understand.
That is true.
It will have landed with many people, Scott.
I read that comment from Kaz as the only positive of having 4 cats is that you're less likely to have your van or equipment nicked, and I was like, I wonder in what way they will deter some. And then I was like, oh, cars, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. I quite like a band hovercraft. That would be good.
Yes.
Yeah, go buy hovercraft. Or we all go buy a Sinclair C5.
Or we just rock up on Segways.
That would be cool. That would be
nice.
cool. Coming on stage.
Put the logo on the wheels.
Yeah, coming on stage at that festival on a Segway would be pretty sweet. I can imagine that kind of thing that OK Go would do.
Oh, dear.
Right, I think it's time to call this one.
We could.
I think we're just getting warmed up, Will.
We could open up a segue pit. Open up the segue pit.
Yeah.
They'll all slowly, like with that many segways going around in a circle, they'll slowly drill into the ground, just disappear.
They would journey to the center of the earth.
Right, we've got 4 seconds until it's an hour long on this live stream. So say your goodbyes, James.
It's always pressure.
Okay, yeah, I was hoping for some wise words, but that will do. Scott?
Yeah. I would say, as always, sorry we've messed you around this week. There was something on a Thursday. Thank you ever so much for coming, especially, I know people watch it back as well, which is amazing, but if you're here live, especially from other countries, like Will, all the better. Thank you ever so much. We really appreciate it. There is much excitement to come.
Yes.
Bro, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, that is exactly what you said when you went.
You could have been original with what you were saying, Scott, not just repeating verbatim what James said. We will see you again very soon for another Blacklist. Potentially on a Wednesday, although on the last one we did say we were going to change the day, but we still haven't. I mean, technically we did change the day. We didn't mean to.
Yeah, we're not without a plan.
We will see you very soon for another hour of completely irrelevant rubbish where we absolutely succeed in circumnavigating any point.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
I think this was our pinnacle, our finest ever no-point Blacklist ever. This one, I would have to say. So I look forward to trying to make it even less pointful next time.
Let's do that. Let's just sit for an hour in silence.
Let's end on that absolute bell hanger.
Bye guys. Have a nice evening. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Yeah.